if you can do only this habit, you will become fluent in English, I promise. But let me ask you 3 questions. Let me ask you these important questions. This habit, quite a lot of people, they struggle with it, and if you can follow these simple, tiny habits, that will change everything to fluency. Now the question is, why some people become fluent in English without even living abroad? And the second question is, why many people, many English learners, they learn English for many years, but they still feel afraid to speak English. However, and the third question is, what if I told you that this is the only one habit, just one habit, that can change everything for you? I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the truth about fluency and one daily habit that will make you fluent, and why this habit works at any level, and what is the biggest lie that you believe as an English learner. And finally is what happens when you do this one habit. What is the truth about fluency? Most learners believe that English comes from grammar, vocabulary, or even perfect pronunciation. But here's the truth. You don't become fluent by knowing English. You become fluent by using English every single time from day-to-day life. Fluency is not a knowledge. Fluency is a behaviour, and the one habit that creates all the fluency, daily speaking, even when you are not ready. Yes, daily speaking, not weekly, not when you feel confident, not after you finish another grammar book. No, daily speaking, even if your English is broken, even if you make a mistake, even if you feel shy, timid, even if you feel embarrassed about yourself. Why this habit works at any level? Let's break this down slowly and simply. If you are a beginner, intermediate, advanced, speaking helps your brain to connect words faster. You stop translating, you start thinking in English. If you are intimidated, speaking exposes your weakened points. And finally, you know how to improve it. If you are advanced level, speaking adds your confidence, flow, and natural expression. No matter your level of English, speaking daily rewires your brain to think in English, and of course to stop translating in your mother tongue. Your brain learns by doing things, not by waiting. Because daily speaking really means that does not mean long conversations or even perfect sentences. It means talking to yourself throughout the mirror, or even having a phone in front of you and talking to yourself to identify if you've got any mistakes, describing your day out loud, answering imaginary questions, even repeating sentences from podcasts. Play it back, and when you record yourself, you kind of like understand what the mistakes that you have to work on, whether that's pronunciation, vocabulary, intonation, your rhythm, all of that, because that consistently changes everything. What is the biggest lie that you believe as an English learner? A lot of people, they struggle with this lie. I will start when I'm ready. But listen carefully, here's the truth. You become ready by speaking. Confidence doesn't matter at first. You just need to speak, because that's the confidence itself. Fluency doesn't come at first. Speaking comes from at first. Every fluent speaker, you admire to speak like them, of course. The difference is that they didn't stop, because they turn their speaking into non-negotiable habit. So speaking is of course one only habit that will help you to speak confidently and even fluently like a native English speaker. Besides speaking, no matter. Brush your teeth every single day, right? You don't wait to feel motivated. Treat English speaking the same way. Same time, same place, every single day, no pressure, no perfection. Just show up and speak. Important question is that what happens when you do this habit, what happens when you speak? After a few weeks, your hesitation is less and words come faster. Fear becomes smaller. After a few months, you speak automatically. And trust me, honestly, speaking is the only habit that will make you fluent. Because if you wait, that is not going to change everything. Waiting is always the biggest stumbling block that will never make you fluent. And one day, you realize something powerful. I can speak English, not perfectly, but confidently. Because that's confidence itself, okay? And that's the fluency itself, because it's all about taking action and stepping there and talk to people no matter what's your vocabulary, because you learn from it when you communicate with other people and having a conversation with them. So let me ask you a final question. If you have a 5 minutes every single day of speaking, whether that's on the mirror, on your phone, listening to yourself, identifying if there's any mistakes, this will change your English forever. Why not to start right now? Out loud to speak English, no matter what is your level of English, because this one habit you build today is the fluency itself, and it will live forever in the rest of your life. So let me know in the comments, what is your biggest stumbling blocks? What is your habit that you're practicing to speak English fluently and confidently? Because I believe speaking is the only habit that will help you to speak more fluent, more confident, and of course more like a native English speaker. And that's all about it.